Workers are already busy clearing out this giant hangar on the INEL site, built 30 years ago to house a nuclear-powered airplane that was designed but never built. It looks like this massive building will be the home for the much-talked-about Project X. DOE official Richard Schwartz says the project appears to have the green light.
I think the chances of us getting it, well, it's pretty well settled. We wouldn't be going ahead with what we're doing right now if we weren't pretty sure that we've got the green flag all the way.
While he couldn't say exactly what Project X will be, Schwartz did say it will rely on existing technology and involve the expansion of a DOE operation already underway elsewhere. He indicated it will not involve nuclear technology, but will be related to national security. To many in eastern Idaho, the most important thing about the secret project is jobs. Schwartz says the project will need some 200 people, many of those who can operate heavy machinery, like those soon to be laid off at Pocatello's Bucyrus Erie plant.
It's going to help, I believe, all of southeastern Idaho when you consider that Bucyrus Erie is going to be ramping down pretty fast in the next couple of months, and people down there who have been operating heavy machinery are the kinds of people we're going to be looking for.
Whatever Project X is, the DOE is certain it won't end up like the atomic plane project, which was the reason this hangar was built. That cost taxpayers an estimated $1 billion with few tangible results.
Remembering way back the history of the ANP program, the Aircraft Nuclear Propulsion Program, for which the hangar was built, that was in the era too, just when people were talking about we could do everything with it, quote, atomic energy, unquote, and practicalities soon became apparent and caused limitations. On this one, we know we have a product that's going to be used. We are not dealing with, as I pointed out earlier, we're not dealing with fission products, we're not dealing with reactors, and consequently we're not in an unknown technological area or where the purpose of the project is to demonstrate feasibility. This is actually going to be to meet a department requirement for production of a product.
Work on the first phase of Project X is expected to start late next year. Reporting from Idaho Falls, Gene Hagenson for Newsbeat 8. 30 years ago, this giant hangar was built on the Idaho desert to house what was to be America's ultimate weapon, a huge atomic-powered airplane. The Air Force theorized such a plane, powered by nuclear jets, could soar indefinitely, serving as a flying platform from which to launch nuclear missiles. But while several designs were created, the plane was never built. Tests carrying a reactor aboard a B-36 bomber showed a crew couldn't be safely shielded from the reactor radiation, and there were other potential dangers.
There was a release of fission products to the atmosphere, as well as the hazard of airplane crash.
2 atomic jet engines remain at the old site, both still too radioactive to sell for scrap. The final blow to the atomic plane program was the successful development of submarine-launched missiles and accurate land-based ICBMs. The project was canceled in 1961. The 7-year program had cost $1 billion. The project was run out of Atomic Energy Commission headquarters in Idaho Falls. The AEC has since become the DOE, Department of Energy, and officials here now have a new plan for the atomic plane site. They're clearing out the old hangar, which has been used for little more than storage all these years, to make way for Project X. Project X is shrouded in secrecy. Department of Energy officials will say only that it involves national security and will provide about 200 new jobs. And they're quick to claim it won't end up like the ill-fated atomic plane.
That was in the era too, just when people were talking about we could do everything with it, quote, atomic energy, unquote, and practicalities soon became apparent and caused limitations. On this one, we know we have a product.
Whatever Project X turns out to be, taxpayers should perhaps be thankful they won't have to pay for a new building to put it in. The billion-dollar mortgage on this place has already been paid. In Idaho Falls, Idaho, I'm Gene Hagenson for NBC News.